Today, I'm going to be talking about how I colored this motorcycle video. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time of day you're watching this, I hope you're having a fantastic one. If you're new to my channel, my name is Colin Mason Wayne Whitfield, and I make videos about film, photography, and Davinci Resolve. If that's something you find interesting, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I release a new video.
Hot like fire on the pine. If you wanna touch now, please use caution.
Stop it.
So I shot this video a couple weeks ago. I didn't have a shot list made and I didn't really know how I was going to shoot it. It was basically a run and gun type of shoot. So with that being said, let's go into Davinci Resolve and I'll show you guys how I did it. But now that I'm in Davinci Resolve, I'll show you what I did to get the final result. One of the first things that I wanted to do when coloring this video was to make this red color pop. But before I did that, I adjusted the lifts, gamma, and gain. And when you're color grading, be sure to look at your scopes when you do so. After that, I boosted the saturation to add more color into the video, and you do that by going down here to the saturation and adjusting it to whatever you want. Then I went to this node over here, and I adjusted the contrast and the pivot. To make the red from the motorcycle pop, I used a qualifier, which is right here. Go to qualifier, and I went to hue and saturation and selected red color from this motorcycle, and I just boosted it up a little bit. For this particular shot, I created a vignette to make the motorcycle stand out even more from the background. To make a vignette, all I did is I went to the power window right here and made an oval mask and went to the tracking right here, and I tracked it. When the tracking was finished, I inverted the mask right here, this invert button, and then I adjusted the lift, gamma, and gain. In this layer, I made the motorcycle a little bit brighter, and then this layer is just making the background a little bit more darker. And then I went back into this layer where I made the color for the motorcycle pop, and I just desaturated the greens and the yellows. Another thing that I focused on when coloring this video, and I pretty much always do this when editing every video, is adjusting the skin tones. I did this by selecting the qualifier and selecting the area of the skin, which was right here. So I selected all the skin and I created a mask around it, and I tracked this shot, and then I tracked him and I adjusted the lift, gamma, and gain. That's what it looked like before and after. The last thing I did was change the color of the sky in some of the shots. I did this by creating a mask around the sky, and again I used a qualifier and I selected the sky. So use a qualifier, show you guys what it looks like. So that's all the area I selected. This shot I had to, as you see, I had to make a mask to make sure that that area was selected, and I boosted the saturation of the blues right here in the hue and saturation. This is what it looked like before and after. Got a nice blue sky. See, this ugly gray is now a beautiful blue, and that's how I colored this video. But that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. Also, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. I make new videos every Thursday. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Links are in the notes below. And until next time, eat, sleep, and dream films. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ah! I can't get this right.